What's up, my lovely jewels and gems? It's your girl Petty Nat, and I'm back scrolling through Instagram and YouTube, and y'all know a girl had to get back on her game. So, question: Airi and TRE broke up, or were they ever really together? Y'all kids just don't understand that it's a money thing. Look at Parker. She clearly said it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? No one usually gets in a relationship as fast as some of these kids on YouTube. It takes time. And if it don't, most of the time it don't work. You should be friends before you're lovers. Hasn't your mom ever told y'all that? Or did she even know when it became to some people's daddies out there? It takes a special friendship for relationships to last. You can jump into bed with somebody and be out the next day. But if you're friends and you learn to trust each other and it's sincere, it's usually there. Okay, so was Airi being used is my question. By lots. So a lot of these kids, they reached out to her mother after the first crew left and they found out that she was DL. She still tried to act like she was on the low, but everybody knew that these people was moving to Houston and with Airi, so her mom could be the manager. Clearly. Some of them caught wind and rolled out before time. Some of them just moved there because they were young and underage and they allegedly wrecked people's properties. So there's a lot of lawsuits going on now. But in real life, first of all, y'all mom should have taught y'all before y'all left home that you don't move anywhere in anyone else's name unless you know them. I mean, like, so y'all moved to Houston, y'all move into a place under Janae's name. Then y'all know that if anything happens to the property, she could blame y'all for it. I mean, like, clearly she wasn't staying there. I'm sure the landlord knew that YouTubers were staying there. His money was rolling in right, so he could care less how many people were there. I'm sure he said, don't wreck my property. That's usually, they could find out 100 people live in a house, and as long as their house looks the way it did when they moved in or moved you in, they don't care. But y'all see surfed all over the internet the way that house looked. I don't know who lived there last. I'm not even going to say the ones who are being sued lived there last, because I don't know. But the bottom line was it was in her name and she moved people in and y'all lived there on camera. On camera. So when the ish goes down, look who's gotta prove that it ain't their mess. How about that? It's just sad because everybody always thinks, oh, Miss Nettie's the hater. Not at all, y'all. I have the biggest love. I told y'all more than once, and it's sad because I can't even get people to support me. And I try to keep it real. I show y'all the fun that we do on a daily. Not for y'all to necessarily have to be in on it. But all I need is the support of y'all youngsters and sometimes the older ones to help me be able to grow in YouTube or wherever else so that I could take in young children that are sitting in homes. That's my problem. What is wrong with our African American people? I keep saying it. Now, everybody got mad the other day when Trump said that the African Americans are brainwashed. Is he wrong? I mean, like, I'm gonna give it a minute. Ask myself the question. You're damn right we're brainwashed, okay? We're brainwashed. We're brainwashed by the vlogs, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm going to say it. Everybody is brainwashed from what they see. The person that you're watching on camera don't necessarily know the truth and the facts of it all. They might know some of the truth. Have y'all ever heard, like, y'all know when y'all in the hood and somebody walks up to you and they be like, yo, guess what? I seen such and such in the alleyway last night doing this with that and that. And that person goes and tells their neighbor and the next neighbor. It's like whisper down the lane. So let's all tell the story until somebody gets the John messed up. That's what happens. You can go and tell somebody your exact truth, or they see the truth on, I can't even say the news these days, because the news, they over exaggerate too. And that's what makes the world so sad and messed up today, because you can't get no truth. You can't get reality. I mean, even the reality shows are fake as I'm gonna keep it cool. But even the reality shows, they're like not real. I mean, like they're showing kids a fake way of living. Now, if you go to school, learn your education, work hard, maybe go to college, or just think of starting your own business, you can be successful. You can go on TV and be successful. You can be an artist, music-wise, and be successful. But it's not always as easy. A lot of these people start trending when they do something to go viral. And y'all don't even realize that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, okay, I'm going to say, for instance, and I hate to bring her up, but I really do love the girl. And I still watch and enjoy watching, but I look at the dangers of what people put themselves into, as well as their children, you know, just to make a dollar, you know. So I'm gonna say, for instance, Queen with the bathtub thing. That's when she started going more so viral, because it was shared all over the internet and it was on live. But therefore, that's something that I know if I ask her today, does she regret it? I'm sure she would say yes. I'm sure. Because that's something that little CJ and little Legend, they're going to have to see one day. You know? If somebody in their school don't pull it up on their cell phone and start laughing and making fun and saying whatever they want to say about their mother, and it just either upsetting them and hurting them real bad, or it could bring them into a raging fit where they want to hurt someone over what they've said about their mother, you know. So that's the kind of stuff that I was always trying to say, that, you know, we got to watch today what we're putting out there, because what we're putting out there cannot be taken back, you know. I've gotten upset and mad and said some stuff about people on here that I regret, and I'm like, should I take the video down? But then I'm like, no, I was coming from the heart, coming from experience, you know, because I've been through all this stuff that they're going through, you know. I've met somebody, I've never been married yet, okay, but I've been close enough to it. 17, 16, 15, my first relationship, but I'm in a 17 going on 18-year relationship with the man that I'm with right now, my son's father. Do I look to ever leave? Nope. Nope. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, it would be till death do us part. You know, you don't just, if I was married, would I just leave when I'm happy or sad? No. Like, who would that affect? It affects our children. That's number one. Okay? I know our happiness is important and stuff, but our children come first. That's who haven't gotten to live the life that we live. You know, we live a good one, pretty much. You know, we've been here, we're still here, we're breathing on the daily. You know, we're blessed. God's got us here. You know, we've lived our life. We went to school, we got to graduate. You know, it's time for us to raise these children now. And again, that's why I try to reach out, because I'm watching TV the other day, and a lady is walking across the street with her 2-month-old baby, okay? On, I think it was like 56th and Market or something, but in Center City. And then she was walking the wrong direction towards ongoing cars, and she couldn't walk. Apparently she took some kind of, I gotta watch my words, but y'all should know by my face, that had her not know her ass from her face. But you're walking with your baby in a stroller. Like, strangers had to pick the baby up, feed them, put her on a bench. She fighting them because she ain't know what the hell was going on. But guess what? Guess what? She's in jail now, and her baby is in DHS. Well, I ain't even gonna say she's in jail because she wasn't charged yet. Well, she wasn't charged because guess what? The baby was doing good. So therefore, what I got from that was that she must be a pretty good parent. That either she was taking good care of that baby that morning, and she came across somebody who wanted to hurt her, and may had told her, come on, let's go, you know, go have this special cigarette or drink this drink, and it wasn't what she thought it was. Now, it could have went that way, or it could have been her just not being responsible and wanting to be like somebody else, or just could be an addict and just took a little too much that day. There's so many different things that I could think of, but the baby was healthy, the baby was clean, the baby was taken care of. So they didn't arrest her because she was taking care of the baby, but at the same time, you put you and your baby's life in danger by walking down one of the biggest streets in Center City towards ongoing traffic, you know. So I don't know the outcome of that situation. I will update y'all on that because it's sad and scary, you know. Another situation I wanted to touch about is this young woman from Texas that was, her life was taken by a police officer, and it's on video and it's surfing the internet right now. You know how much now, back in the day, I used to be able to say, you know how much drama is going to be caused from that, from a Spanish police officer or a Caucasian police officer or any different descent, to actually shoot someone in cold blood. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we'd be able to say it's going to be some stuff, some rioting, people protesting. That don't happen no more. It's like, take a life, you're gone, and everybody forgets about you the next day. It's sad how life just doesn't mean anything to people these days. It's like, if you're here, you're here, you're gone, you're gone. You know, they sit there, they cry, they post stuff and say what they have to say about you for a day or two, and then here's all the rumors about Lauren London now. You know, oh, she had something to do with Nipsey's death. Oh, she came out with a new video, a new series, and it's all about his life, and she knew that ahead of time. Come on now, before that man passed away, that series was already in the play. The book was already written. Y'all know this. So, I mean, for us to get online and see this and read this, it's poisoning our brains, you know. And I say our because it's not just me. It's us. It's the Phillies 20 fam. It's the Jewels and Gems. It's our African Americans out here. It's our children. It affects much more than just a little bit, you know. So yes, we have to use those words and start putting ourselves together. You know, it's about togetherness. If we stuck together, our babies wouldn't be getting hurt and killed like this. I mean, I read this morning about a young lady that was missing for a while now, and she went to go pick up some baby items off from Facebook Market. You know, I've been putting stuff on Marketplace for my, you know, to try to start my little business, but people are taking people's lives when you go to exchange off property, or she was trying to get some stuff for her baby, her unborn child. You know, not everybody can go to the store and buy top quality strollers, and you know, it's not like what y'all see on YouTube. It's not like what you see on TV with these housewives and these reality shows. It's not like that. You have people in the real hood that can't even afford baby clothes. They can't afford a bed for their babies to sleep in, okay? A lady I just heard of, she sleeps on her couch with her 2 kids. Come on now. In a 1-bedroom with her grandma. So grandma has the room. God bless her heart. But this is grandma's house, so of course she's going to have the room. But we have to do better. We have to do better for ours. I've never had everything, but I did have a crib for my baby to sleep in when he came home. I didn't expect him to be in my bed so that I could take the chances of rolling over on him and causing harm. You know, I had a shower where I had people bring me stuff, but a couple of days before that, I was crying in the hospital because I didn't have anything for my baby. I had one of my really good friends. She came and she brought me a bag full of t-shirts and bibs and everything, and a stroller and a car seat, you know, and that made my day because I didn't know how I was bringing my baby home. But that's how it is when you're not living like that, I would say. I mean, you know, I pay rent. I had a car note to pay at that time and kept on paying. You know, there's real life things that people don't understand. And this is just why I come on here to blab about the real life stuff. You know, I want to be a blogger. I want to be a blabber. I'm going to blab about real life stuff. That's what we have to do. We have to start talking about real life situations. You know, we have just last week, police officers, they were at a carnival and they had to chokehold a couple of kids and punch them in the face. And I'm gonna see if I can send you a little clip so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But in my opinion, I would have did the same damn thing. So I don't care. I'm not gonna say that I definitely can't. I don't want to say that it was wrong of the police officer, but if you have 100 African-American kids huddled around you, steady throwing hits and shots and punches, and he didn't know what was going to happen. They're lucky he didn't pull his taser out. You know, they're lucky that he was trying to fight with this one hand with his fist. You know, so sad. But my girlfriend has the video. I'm going to get a shout out to talking about Keish. But we're going to get back on that, and I'm going to get back with y'all. Y'all remember to always keep God first, please, and just love yourselves. You know why? Because it makes it much easier if you want to love others, and that's just a part of life. Loving ourselves, loving God, and loving others. Until we meet again, we will continue with this conversation later.